Welcome to the official Offspring podcast featuring Dexter and Noodles. In the next 10 minutes or so, you'll be subjected to all the ramblings, platitudes, and blathering bullshit we can dish out. In this webisode, Noodles and Dexter are pretty goddamn entertaining.
Well, we just did the Warped Tour Australia. That's kind of ending our year of touring anyways and playing shows.
We came right back from Russia, almost right back, and went straight to Australia.
Yeah.
We're just traveling buggers.
Yeah. Australia was warm.
Yeah. Well, it's like the opposite side of the earth. It's this weird thing. I don't quite understand. But when it's cold here, it's warm there.
Yeah. Although we did play in a rainstorm, it was kind of chilly that day in Coffs Harbour, which was beautiful, by the way. We'd never been there before. That was the first time we played Coffs Harbour.
Yeah.
And just gorgeous.
I love Australia. It's a very beautiful country. And to me, it reminds me of California in a lot of ways. There's something about the climate and stuff.
Yeah.
And the people are really nice.
Well, and you walk along the coast. You know, I did a hike that day in Coffs Harbour. Saw a kookaburra sitting in the tree.
Heard
a whipbird. I didn't see the whipbird, but I heard a whipbird. Saw an Australasian darter. That was awesome.
You're familiar with the sounds.
The whipbird, yeah, it sounds like a whip cracking. It's unmistakable.
Okay.
You know, I didn't know what it was called. I was explaining to Todd. I was trying to see this bird. You know, it just had this call. It sounded like somebody cracking a whip. And I looked up birds of Australia, and that's one thing said whipbird, and I read it and says, this bird is heard far more than it is ever seen. And went, that's the one.
That's the one.
That's the one. Really loud.
Wow.
Yeah, that was beautiful. Oh, I saw oyster catcher. Those are cool seabirds.
Okay.
But while I was walking along this this coast, I'm taking a hike along this coastal trail. I'm looking down, and at one point you're kind of high up on this headland, and you're looking down into the water, and I'm looking for sharks. You know, going, wow, this would be a cool place to see, like, you know, a shark right out there. While I'm thinking that, it's around 2 o'clock in the afternoon, some kid is taken about a kilometer north, just around the next headland.
When you say taken,
he was killed. He bit his legs off, and he didn't make it.
And it was like right outside our hotel, pretty much, in Coffs Harbour.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I walked from the hotel down to the beach, you know, and this was about a kilometer north of where we were at.
This poor kid surfing with his buddies. He's 16, I think, or 18?
I think he was 18, yeah, and his buddies fought the shark off him.
That's what I heard, right?
You know, and dragged him to shore, and I guess he lost too much blood and died of cardiac arrest.
Yeah. You know? And, you know, you hear a lot about sharks in Australia, and it is pretty crazy out there and stuff, but they said that there had not been a shark attack in that area for...
Yeah,
it was like 20 years or something like that.
Yeah, Pete told me that he read somewhere that they've identified it as a tiger shark because you're getting in. I don't know if it's really tropical there yet, but it's not as cold. Usually, great whites are in colder, you know, temperate or colder waters. Like we have them off California, you know, great whites a bunch.
All right.
Bunch of shark attacks off the Hawaiian Islands, Maui specifically lately.
That's right. I heard about that too.
Yeah, yeah.
We were in Australia twice this year.
Yeah, that's right. We started the year there. Our very first tour of the year, I think, was Soundwave.
Soundwave.
Yeah,
which
February
is
into March. That was great. Incredible. So many bands. You know, what a clusterfuck with all those bands, but it worked out well.
It did, yeah.
Yeah.
It was huge, like the biggest thing they ever did out there.
You had to drive from backstage to the stage. You couldn't
It was
just
that
walk
big,
there.
yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Every band you could imagine: Metallica, Linkin Park, Sum 41,
Slayer, Agnostic Front. You
just
know.
went on and on. Yeah.
Or Anthrax, not Agnostic Front. Anthrax.
That's right.
Sorry.
Really cool. And then they asked us to come back because they're doing the Warped Tour in Australia now. And so we're like, wow.
Yeah.
You want us back? We felt so loved. We felt so wanted.
Thank you, Australia. We love you too.
Yeah.
We really do. I mean, Australia is just, it's a cool place to tour. You know, love the beach, the coast, the countryside's gorgeous.
We didn't make it to Perth this time. So,
no.
Sorry, Perth.
Yeah, and Western Australia is probably my favorite part of the country.
It's really great there.
Yeah, got to play Canberra also for the first time.
Yes.
That was really cool.
You know, because we tour a lot, we tend to go to a lot of places we've been before. You know, most of the places on a tour will be places we've already been. So it's always like, ooh, there's a new city. I wonder what that's going to be like. So we did Canberra. That was the first time we were ever there.
Coffs Harbour also, where they had the world's biggest banana.
I did not know that.
Didn't you see the big banana on the
Oh,
side of the road? I mean, there's signs. Big banana, 700 meters ahead.
they like made a resort out of it or something.
Yeah,
right?
they have like banana splits and banana shakes. And Because it's called the Banana Coast there. I guess there's a lot of banana trees.
Right. So. They're going to go with the whole banana thing.
That's, yeah, you know.
Right,
hey,
right.
Who doesn't love a big banana?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I had the office, the managers add up how much touring we did. We did like 4 months this year, which
All right, yeah.
for some
And
people
it was
is
sporadic, you know, a lot of bouncing around. It was really, the traveling was brutal, especially the first half of the summer, I think. The traveling was brutal because we'd go out for a couple days and come and fly out home, you know.
Yeah.
Go to Europe for a couple days, fly home. Go to Florida for a couple days, fly home.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, and I guess, I mean, that amount of touring isn't a lot for some bands. Some bands are on the road constantly, but
yeah,
I thought it was a pretty good chunk this year.
Yeah, looks like, well, we're going to do a lot next year too.
Well, the idea of at least part of this podcast will be a year-end wrap-up. So we want to say thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. We got to play for a gazillion people this year. It was great. Best year ever. Really good shows, some new places.
Yes.
New friends for the Offspring.
Absolutely.
That was great. And we want to say thank you, and we want to say happy holidays and all that, and, you know, peace be with you.
Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah. Sorry we're late with the Happy Hanukkah.
That's right.
It's already come and gone this year. Yeah.
Oh, wow. We're gone for that.
Yeah. I'll say Assalamu Alaikum. You know, Happy Kwanzaa, and a Merry Festivus for the rest of us.
That's all right. That's well said. That was good. But so we're thinking, what can we get our fans, you know, for Christmas? Our fans are so hard to shop for.
I mean, what do you give somebody that has everything?
They literally do, right? Between them. So what we did is we made up a little piece of music that we wanted to give out for free. No cost involved here. We're just
as opposed to all the other songs that people are paying for.
Yeah, right. As if
on the internet.
We're being completely benevolent. We're being magnanimous here. And thought, wouldn't it be funny to do a version of "You're Gonna Go Far, Kid" that sounded kind of like a Nintendo game?
Yeah.
You know, or like that song "Popcorn" or whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever. And so we went in the studio for a couple days and knocked it out, and I think it's hilarious.
That's funny.
You can still tell that it's the song.
Yeah.
It's our song, but we did it. We completely did it. It's not like we didn't farm this out. We didn't give it to somebody and they came back. It's not like something.
Hey, DJ.
Yeah.
You got a job for you.
Yeah. Some 16-year-old kid from Australia emailed it to us, and we're regifting. Yeah. You know, we did this ourselves in the studio, and it was just so funny that we thought we got to just give this away for the holidays. So happy holidays. You're gonna find it on the website somewhere, I guess, right? iTunes, something. I forget how we do that.
I think eventually, I think what we're going to try to do is send it to the fans that follow us more religiously first.
I think they get it first.
They get a payoff.
They should get they should get special treatment, right?
You know.
So we're gonna do that.
I mean, we have echelons of fans out there. We have the top tier.
Right.
And we're on your side before then the second tier who just merely follow us on social media.
Right. Right. The platinum members.
Instagram followers, you're last. No.
Why, what did I do? So, and in fact, we're going to give away 3. Why not, you know, why stop at 1? Yeah, it was so funny that we did like a couple variations on it, and we just thought, I'll just send those out too. So
cracking yourself up in the studio.
Cracking ourselves up, yeah. So just, you know, see which one everyone has their favorite. Collect them all.
I like the popcorn sounding one. That's my favorite.
Okay. Yeah. So happy holidays to you, as this is a thank you from us. No, yeah, it's been a great year. Thank you to all our fans for hanging out with us this year.
Absolutely. Thank you guys so much. We've had such a great year, and looking forward to doing more of it next year.
It was great.
Well, I guess that about wraps it up this time. Be sure to check back soon for another installment of the official Offspring podcast. Now go on, get out of here.